Hello ladies and gentlemen, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved, the Frozen Factory DLC. We're now on day 21, and speaking of the Frozen Factory DLC, today is the first day of Frozen Factory. We will actually start to get into Frozen Factory content today. It's beginning. No, we haven't finished charging the OET at all. Like, we haven't even finished our first charge, but that doesn't matter. We can still start with the brand new content, and we're gonna do that today. Okay, I'm gonna go work on these overclocked crystals. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna move this little overclocker away from this. We're gonna get rid of this, and we need to put it in a high power situation. So we've got the crystal overclocker right here. We might have to build, because it requires, or it wants 512 power per second as well. I don't know if I can maybe jimmy some power from one of these guys. I think I can, sure. We don't need to build that many. Probably more in the long run, but we'll do this for now. Will that go all the way down? Oh, not quite. Okay, but if we go like this, it's getting a little messy in the back end of my base. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of this as well, for sure, because it's definitely getting pretty messy. Yep. Okay, so and we'll build the overclocker here. So the overclocker was, you know, just something I picked up. I'm like, eventually I know I'm gonna need this, but I wasn't sure when. So we're gonna throw that on the bar. We're gonna stick that down here. We're gonna stick a Mark III PSB on top of that, and the crystal clocks are going to go. Man, it's getting a little jammed up in here for sure. So let's actually move it out one. Yeah, now it's like right up against. We're gonna have. I'm gonna do this maybe next episode. We'll clean up all this stuff here, and that way you guys can kind of see, you know, what I'm doing with it all, because it looks like a mess. Not even I know what's going on with all of it. Honestly, how could you guys know? So crystal clocks. We can't. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. Perfect. And then the crystal clocks are being manufactured here. So we'll do a line going in there. We'll do a storage hopper here. This is going to be remove only, and another storage hopper over here. This one is going to be whatever, it doesn't matter. Perfect. So now we're actually going to start manufacturing. So crystal clocks are just manufactured with 250 power per second, and one crystal clock produces one overclocked. It just needs 250 power per second to do that, and I do have some of them here. So let's go get that research started. Dun dun dun! Starting the first Frozen Factory research. I'm so stoked. It's taken a long time to get here, guys. A very, very, very long time. So let's throw these crystal clocks in here. Oh, this is really going to be hard on my power. Really, really, really going to be hard on my power. So we'll throw these crystal clocks in here, and it wanted the alloyed machine blocks, I believe. Let's just double check here. So switch mode. Let's go to Frozen Factory expansion. Yes. Alloyed machine blocks and crystal overclocked crystals. There we go. Starting it up. And away we go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Finally working on the Frozen Factory stuff. Very, very exciting. And through the power of magic and YouTube editing, we are done the Frozen Factory expansion research. So let's collect it. Ooh, large-scale vein extraction and particulate filtration. What? Let's go take a look at this on the research thing here. Let's see. So we've got the ore extractors we've been using so far do not appear to be up to the task of mining the new ores we found down below. Haha, I think we need this. We'll have to develop a new way of extraction, a small sample of the new ores from the hard rock grinder, and using up the last of the old research pod should see us clear. Excellent. And particulate filtration. The continued use of the unused biomes underground have indicated that the atmosphere contains useful amounts of trace particles which can extract. Okay. Chromium bar and molybdenum. Did we open up any other research? Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. I'd heard about this. Somebody kept mentioning this to me. So this is the cluster missile crafter. Oh my god, we need this so badly. Turns a single imbued missile and turns it into, that's a weird sentence, a single imbued missile and turns it into 8 rapid fire missiles, each doing 1/4 of the original damage for a total of double the damage. Okay, that is definitely something we want right now. And what's this? Mephitic missile assembler? Takes imbued missiles and adds 50% damage over time. Can I do that and the cluster? Oh. Interesting. Okay, we'll grab that. And cryo-chilled missile assembler takes imbued missiles and adds a massive slowing effect. Ew, isn't that cool? Okay. Wow. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff here. Oh, suit power pack Mark II. Quadruples your suit power capacity. Only one required must be carried in your inventory. So would that make it 1,024? I think that makes it 1,024. Interesting. Mark I suit upgrade module converts all previous suit upgrades into terrible sentences here. Converts all previous suit upgrades into a super duper all-in-one TM suit upgrade. Perfect. Okay. Sure. We'll grab that. Imbued. Oh my God. There's so much here. Imbued machine block assembler. Common component for advanced machinery uses advanced machine blocks and a single Mark V power booster. Okay, well, we'll grab it. We've got the point, sure. Heimel block assembler, common component for advanced machinery. Multi-matter mover. Oh, that's a big matter mover. We haven't used any yet during this series, so I don't know. I don't want to break my trend. Bulk minecart. Ooh. A fast minecart with 50 storage capacity. Interesting. Climate control center. A cold cavern climate control center should start to terraform the cold cavern we have found into a hospitable area. All T4 support machines will require this machine to work. All right, sure, let's grab it. Mesh weaver. No idea. Crafts crystal fiber mesh. All right. Hard rock grinder. Where's the Hard Rock Cafe? Wow, this will allow us to slowly and inefficiently. So many spelling mistakes and stuff in here. This will allow us, which makes it worse because I'm terrible at reading these in the first place. This will allow us to slowly and inefficiently grind T4 ores. With these new ores, with these new ores, we can build new machines built in a 3x1x3 configuration. Hard rock grinder. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll grab it anyway. And pipes, fluid pipes. What the heck are these for? Used to connect various machines together. Use self-craft to convert into a bend. Okay, I have no idea. I'm not gonna get those right yet. There's a lot to digest here. That's it for the new stuff. I suppose we should start working on our next. Oh, we have to have one molybdenum ore and one chromium ore in order to start this large-scale vein extraction. I wonder if I can actually extract some of that ore by super digging on that ore downstairs. I bet you I can, but yeah, we might as well get this started too. Oh, all right. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on that. We're gonna work on the missile system first. Okay, so let's go see what it takes to build these missile systems, or the what is it called here now? Hopefully it's on here. Missile fueler. No. The cluster missile crafter. So we need 32 imbued missiles to build this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go start storing some imbued missiles. I might even have some stored already, because I don't know, because I like keeping stores of things. So we've got a lot of armor-piercing missiles stored, and what I can do is, oh yes, I do. I actually do. I have a backup here. So I like to keep a backup of missiles. If things start to get too far out of hand, I have a backup of missiles that I can just let go and let the, take care of the immediate threat. So I'm gonna wait until this is built up to 32. We currently have 14 in here. I don't know how I got regular missiles in there, but anyway, I currently have 15 in here, so we'll wait for a while until that's done. All right, there it is. We've got more than enough to build one of those cluster missile devices. Maybe we can build two. We'll build one for now and see, because, I mean, if this thing, it does in fact, so 8 missiles at a quarter of an imbued missile damage each, so yeah, effectively doubling the output of our imbued missile factories, which is currently producing 4 per minute, so effectively 8 per minute. Wow, that is great. That is really, really good. So let's build one of these suckers. Cluster missile crafter. Fantastic. Okay, let's go see what's involved in getting this thing running. If it doesn't require a lot of power, I am going to be so happy, but it probably requires lots of power. Let's see here. Let's throw it on the bar. Sure, let's put it down here. 9. I'm just going to throw it down. I just want to see. Desires 32 power per second. Actually, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. 32 power per second. We could stick that on this primary power grid. I have made a couple changes to this to make it a little bit more efficient. Just basically the reason these are up on stilts now on these PSBs, or sorry, on these laser power transmitters, is because it's strangely these induction chargers do not share power well with the Mark IVs, so in this way it kind of, I don't know, it works out better. Anyway, so I'm not going to get into all the technical aspects of why that works and why it doesn't. But so this thing, if we place this... Now, do we want all of our missiles to be cluster missiles then? Because, yeah, that would work, sure. If we did it right there, and I assume it has to be attached to... Right, yes. Okay, so let's add a couple of these guys. Make these both remove only, and then we'll do an output on this side. Oh, that's going to fit just nicely. Look at that. I love it. I love it. So is it working? It is working. So we are crafting cluster missiles, and it takes it takes quite a bit of time to make one cluster missile. We might want to add more of these cluster missile crafters. Depending on, yeah, I have a feeling we might have to have at least a couple in here, because it still takes a minute to produce those missiles, and we're gonna get a backup of imbued missiles of all things. That's crazy. But we're gonna wait for this first set of 8 to come out. Oh, you can actually see it rising. It's rising as it's finishing the product. Is that ever cool? Okay, neat. So 2 seconds. Here we go. 1, and boom. We've got. No valid hoppers. Yeah, we've got a hopper right beside you. No valid. Oh, I see. It needs to have a storage hopper because there's 8 of them coming out at the same time. There we go. Oh, there they are. Wait a tick. Hold on. Cluster missile. So that has no icon either. So we don't have to do anything else to the cluster missile. Hold on. I just want to see something. Why is there no icon for it? That drives me crazy. Cluster missile, no specific help. Really? So we don't have to attach anything to it. It just goes. Okay. All right, let's throw this back in here. I want to see one of these in action. Actually, if we throw it up, let's put it. I'm not sure. I think we'll throw a couple up here just to get them armed and ready to go. So we'll go and we'll throw these guys in here. So that should arm that. Oh, it does. It does. It arms a missile. Okay, so you can see that. Arms a missile launcher. So it's just tiny. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, and it does, but it's attacking. It's also attacking the smaller bad guys. Like it's attacking the heavies, right? Okay. Well, that's cool. I think I'm going to add a few more of those manufactories in here, the cluster missile launcher manufactories, or at least one more. We're gonna add one more, so I just need a couple more missiles. Is that ever cool? It's cool, but it doesn't have any icons. Why doesn't it have any icons? Okay, well, whatever. Oh wow, look at them all come. Yes! Oh, the power! Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just build another one of those in here, and away we go. Okay, there we go. Pretty simple. So we've got an input, then we build the missiles, and then we output here, and then on the other side, we input, build the missiles, output here. Pretty straightforward. Actually, that looks great. And so that should, I mean, if we're producing 2 of those a minute, this is great. So 16 missiles a minute. And there's room for expansion possibly here as well. We might even have to add, or be able to add a couple more of those cluster missile crafters, but that's going to just fill up our missile launchers. And of course, like we did a couple episodes ago, we filled up, or I added some missile launchers all the way around the ring of the base, so that yeah, no matter what direction they're attacking from, we kind of have staggered attacks with missiles at all times, which is really, really nice. There we go, beautiful, super happy. Now, with that done, we should be able to throw on our power again. I've been intermittently turning it on and fueling the orbital transmitter, but I haven't been able to keep it on full time. Maybe now's the time that we can keep this sucker on full time. So here we go, and remove. We're going to throw that on, and we're going to get over to the other side here as quickly as possible. Ah, is Jim Bob still up there? Yeah, Jim Bob's still up there. I never know. Jim Bob might be a part of my psyche, but he acts on his own sometimes. I swear to God, because sometimes I forget where he goes and what he's doing. I think Jim Bob is real. Jim Bob is real. Exposed. Exposed. All right, be right back when we've got enough power to actually launch our first major weapon. Oh, actually, something else we need to do right away. We need to build, where is it here? It's called the Hard Rock Cafe. Rock Grinder. Hard Rock Grinder. We need to build this because for us to do our next piece of research, we need 1 molybdenum and 1 chromium. And I went downstairs and I can't super dig any of those out. We need to get this hard rock grinder thing to be able to do that. Ew, we need refined liquid resin. I don't have enough, so I'm gonna go fire up the resin ablaters and stuff. I had them kind of turned off. I was running in low power mode, so I kind of had them turned down. So I'm going to get those up and running, and the imbued machine block isn't a big deal. The alloyed machine block isn't a big deal. It's just more resin. Okay, I'll be back. There we go. We have a total of 4 cluster missile crafters. Those have given us the opportunity to finish charging the OET unhindered, even with about 20,000 threat going on at all times. So that's been really nice, and it's just about there. It says it's ready at the top, but it still has, you know, a little bit more power to go in. Maybe I could actually use this thing now, but it's at 99.7% charged. So I was thinking what we're gonna do during that time while I was waiting for that to happen. I built the infrastructure to build 1 more final node so that we can charge that OET for the 2nd and 3rd and 4th time much faster. And I've got everything pretty much ready to go. If I go over here, I think I've got just about everything ready to go, except for the new Mark V batteries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That's ready to go. And we can start placing that right now while we wait for that last little bit of charge. Oh, actually, before we go, one other thing I'd like to get ready. I have built, what is it under? Orbital, I don't remember what it's under. It was a while ago that I built them. Right, we have 3 of the orbital strike controllers. We're going to need a minimum of 4. I'm hoping we don't need more than 4. That means we missed, and we don't want to miss. So we need a few more of these orbital energy transmitter components, and then we can build 1 more orbital strike controller, and we're good to go. Hopefully we'll be able to kill the Overminds with 1 shot, 1 kill kind of thing, because there is a chance that you miss. At least it used to be that way. I don't know if it is anymore. All right, actually, are we close enough? We could probably go get into position now. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and get into position. Let's throw the orbital strike controller thing on my bar. Let's put it on, sure, right here, sure. And which one are we going to kill? Well, I'm not going to kill either of the Overminds on this side because we have heavy defenses on this side. So I think we'll kill one on a side where we have the least amount of defenses. And I think we'll go for this way because this direction is the furthest distance away from my center defense node. So we'll go down here and we'll try and kill the Overmind on this side. I'm ready. I'm ready to start finishing the main game here now. All right, let's get into position. Ooh, we've got a nice little place that we can sit up here, hopefully, without dying. Oh no. I ran out of juice there. Oh, that wasn't good. I need some juice here. Okay, we need to get up on top of here. Perfect. Excellent, and we gotta try not to die. That is pretty key. So I'm wondering, maybe we should, what kind of materials do we have here? I'm pretty excited. This is the first time we've killed an Overmind in a long time. So really excited about the whole thing. I think if we go right about, like, get right on the edge here. Actually, we might be able to just place it right down in the center. Let's see. If we go like this, and then we can just... Do I have to place it on a block? I think I do. I have to place it fairly close. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's try. Let's try. I don't want to get too close to this thing because it will kill me. Let's try. Right. Whoa. Don't jump off. There we go. Let's try right about there. Ooh, Overmind with within 19 meters. Destruction chance 100%. Dun. Let's do this. I think we just have to hit E to confirm strike location. Ooh, this is new. Oh, that was new. This is totally new. New graphics. Cool. So now the orbital platform. Yes, there it is. It's coming closer. Oh, awesome. I'm just going to fast forward until it's here. Here we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Kill it. Kill it dead. Boom. Holy crap. It takes a long time to kill this thing. You can see it kind of dying, like it's withering on the sides. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, ran out of charge there. Lovely. Die. Oh, wow. It's taking multiple shots. Look at him. Wow, he's... That starbase is just full of energy. Look at that. Beautiful. Maybe a little bit of overkill there, dude. What do you think? You did a great job. Good job. All right, so... how do I get back to regular screen here? It's probably going to be a little bit laggy now. I might have to reload the game. But, yeah, that pretty much takes care of that down, doesn't it? Is there anything down here that we can collect, maybe? I don't know. Oh, we should get, like, a brain or something that we should... That we can, like... I don't know, research or something? But did we get nothing? Did we get nothing for that? I mean, of course, we killed the bad guy. I mean, that's really important. Hey, we got some copper ore, so it actually... that's a really expensive way to mine. Wow, look at all of those pods just sitting there. We're gonna go grab some of those, and I'll meet you back at the base. Jim Bob, I should have brought you with me. That was spectacular. So, Jim Bob, we have killed 3 of the 4 Overminds. There are 3 remaining now. This isn't going to reduce the intensity of the attacks, but it is going to make it so that they don't come from one direction. So we can start planning on them more coming from this direction, and of course, from that one corner, which we need to take care of next. Now, in order to speed up that process, and now that we've eliminated one of the Overminds, it's going to be a little bit easier to manage our defenses, so I think building another node is a really good plan. I'm going to fast forward the building of this next Mark V and the turbines. Okay, be right back. There we go, the final node is up. That will speed up things pretty dramatically. I'm pretty excited about that because it does take a long time to get anywhere doing this without lots and lots of power. So let's get that up here, and let's just go over and put the other couple frickin' lasers on there. And there we go. Beautiful! Beautiful! Look at that! Is it getting power? Looks like it's getting power. It's working. Looks like maybe the bottom one isn't working. Oh, because it's locked. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna unlock this now, and it should activate all of them. There we go. We now have 3 nodes providing us power for our next attack on the Overminds. It looks like we have to do a laser. Kind of screwed this one up. This laser has to go up by 1. There we go. Throw the laser right here. Excellent. There we go. That looks better. Awesome. Yeah, is that right? No, it's not. Actually, it needs to go up even by 1 more. All right. It's gotta look right. If it doesn't look right, it doesn't matter if it's functional or not. It doesn't matter if it's functional or not. It just has to look right. All right, so let's throw that one up here. Perfect. And there we go. All right, so on to the next thing. Okay, I think I have everything I need to build the doodad. What's it called? The Hard Rock Grinder. Yes, not the Hard Rock Cafe. The Hard Rock Grinder. And oh. Imbued machine block. Oh, that's different. Oh, my mistake. That's a different piece of machinery. The imbued, hold on. Imbued machine block assembler. I remember I just researched that. That's right. So I need, oh, Mark V power boosters. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually pretty close to that, actually. Hold on. Because I think I now have, I have Mark IVs. Oh, I have 8 Mark IVs on me. Go figure. Oh, but it's also going to cost a whole bunch of resin to build that thing. Oh, no, that means I'm going to have to wait for more resin. That's okay. I'm going to build the Mark V power core charger, and I've got a machine that's just building power core chargers over here. It's a silly looking machine, but don't worry about that. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's terrible to look at, but it works. It's kind of hard to see here. Hold on, let's see. I want to explain it to you, but even I can't explain it anymore. So it starts down here where it makes some Mark 1s from copper wire, and then it goes up here and it makes some Mark 2s, and it goes up here and it makes some Mark 3s, and then it siphons it over to here where it makes some Mark 4s, and now we're going to place the Mark 5 machine here. It's weird and complicated, and it's perfect for my brain. It works perfectly for my brain, and now is it working? Yeah, it's going to take a while before we have some Mark 5s built, so we'll just let that cook, and I don't even know how I'm going to get those out of there. I have no idea. I think we'll have to get it from this side. Yes, I should probably rebuild this machine and make it make more sense, but no. No, I refuse to do it. So this will work, and I can grab the Mark 5s from this container when it's done. All right. Oh, I think we already have one built. Ooh, cool. We already have one Mark V, and I think we need, what, 3 or 5? Whatever. I'm going to have to wait until I get some more resin to play with. Be right back. Okay, we should have 4 Mark Vs. Yes, we do. 2, 3, 4, and let's build the Imbuer. Imbued Machine Block Assembler. I assume that's just going to take machine blocks and add a bunch of power, and then it's going to be a really expensive way to make blocks. Something else, a big work project. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's get this thing on the bar, and yeah, let's throw it right there, and see what this thing's all about. Hold on, let's just throw it down here and see. Oh, what the? What? It looks like the top of one of the cargo lifts. That's weird. And it's all purple. Why is it so purple? It's so very purple. Desires 15 power per second, which isn't bad. And what else? Doesn't say. Okay, so hold on. Let's throw it. I could probably look at help. It might tell me in help, but if I put it here, wow, that's so bright. No valid hoppers. So I assume it just imbues machine blocks. So let's just throw it by our machine block assembler. So I've got hardened machine blocks, a reserve of hardened machine blocks here. So if I, do I just throw it? I throw it on top of it. Oh. And then what? And then it requires power. All right, so let's siphon some power from something that has a lot of power, like this node. That'll be fine. We just need a Mark II. If I just go like this and like that. Perfect. And then I can bring that over. Oh, that's not going to work. All right, let's actually go down, and then we'll go across. This is going to be really convoluted, but I don't care. So where are we going? We're going to right here. So let's do that, and then I can see where it crosses over. Perfect. And then we're going to go... it's clumsy, but it works. Okay, there we go, like that, and we're in, I think. There we go, beautiful. So now what? So it's assembling them, but it has no imbued machine block assembler. It's just... cannot locate advanced machine blocks. Oh, it imbues advanced machine blocks. Okay, well that wasn't very helpful at all, now was it? Advanced machine blocks are over here, so let's throw that thing on top of this, and then siphon some power over. I'll be right back when I siphon the power again. Okay, this thing is so bright. Why is it so bright? I can't even see. I can't work with this. Okay, so it needs Mark V power boosters as well to make... Oh my god. Okay, so this thing's gonna be a little bit more intense than I expected. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some Mark V power boosters, and maybe we'll design this a little better then. Alright, I have a few Mark V power boosters. We only need 3 of these right now, so I don't want to go too crazy. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of these machines, of course, because, yeah, I wasn't expecting that kind of situation. So we'll do this as remove only, so this is our advanced machine blocks, and then we're gonna do another... Oh man, there's just no room over here. No room at all. So, you know what? I'm just going to stop this thing for now. Don't put any more in there. And I'm just going to put the 3 Mark Vs. And I think I need 3 advanced machine blocks per unit, or imbued one. So I'm going to need a lot of these Mark Vs. So yeah, perfect. 9 and 3. Excellent. So now we can throw that doodad on top. And sure, we'll just put one of these there, and there we go. Should work. There we go. So it has power, it has everything it needs, it should, and let's make this add and remove so we can actually, there we go, it's actually manufacturing them. It doesn't take very long to make them, it doesn't require a lot of power on its own, but it does require those Mark Vs. Wow, what is it doing? It's doing something weird. Oh, weird. Okay, that is a weird machine, and it's super bright. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys in a second once these are, oh, we've got 3. Oh, wow, that was super fast. Okay, so we've got those 3. Let's go. I was gonna fast forward, but I guess we don't need to. So now we just need the work. Oh, right, I need more refined liquid resin. Yes, I need more refined liquid resin. I'll be right back. Let's just take a moment to pause and admire these beautiful cluster missiles as they go and they destroy the enemies. So yeah, we've got them, they're actually stacked all the way around the base. We've actually got the conveyors full, and they basically fire non-stop, and each one does like 114,000 units of damage, but man, that's just I just love it. I love these missiles. I love them so much. But yeah, we've been able to keep the base at bay. They're beautiful. They're just gorgeous. And they always show up in different colors. You got some that are white, some that are blue, some that are red. It's very nice. Okay, be right back. Okay, it's going to be a while before I have any of that resin available to us, so I'm going to call it for today. I think I've gone way too long today anyway. I've probably spent a good, I don't know, 6-7 hours getting this all done today. But anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. The episodes are taking a little bit longer to produce, so I hope you're a little bit patient with me. I'm assuming that once we get done with the main content of the game, like once we're done with all the OET stuff, things will start to move along at a much brisker pace, so I might be able to put out more episodes. Besides, there's going to be content I haven't seen before, so I'm really excited about that. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. We'll talk to you later. Bye, bye, bye!